So, hello, it's Tetinium and welcome to my side channel. Today we are going to be playing CK3 Fate of Iberia, the new expansion, which focuses, of course, on the Iberia. And here we have the recommended characters we could play with. But I have something else in mind for this series. We are going to be playing a minor ruler that's not recommended by the CK3. Um, we are going to be playing with Duchy of Castile, and I will tell you why in a moment. Of course, I'm going to be playing in the Iron Man mode. So no safe scamming in this series will be allowed. The actions are going to have their consequences, as should they. Yeah, we are good to go. I think, yeah, game rules, Iron Man. Yeah, and we are starting at Castile. I've done some minor testing before, but mostly to like test the sound and to see the culture of this character and of our line of characters we are going to have in the future. I chose this one to finish this new mechanic of Iberian struggle, which is basically focusing on taking rule over the Iberia, either by force or by diplomacy or by, I don't know, compromise or something. But let me say that I don't know this mechanic yet, because I only played like for 10 minutes before I started recording this. So I'm going to be discovering how this exactly works on the go. But I'm going to be focusing on conquering most of the Iberia, or all of it. And we are going to choose the warpath, or however it's called. And that's why I chose this character, because he has Castilian culture. And they are very focused on warfare and military stuff and fighting and so on. So our culture ethos, I think, sorry, is bellicose something, and so it gets you bonuses to mercenary, yeah, whatever. Prowess of your characters. This could be useful on the battlefield, and when are you using them as knights. Men-at-arms recruitment costs and maintenance minus 10%, that's great for us, and levy size plus 10, also great. Martial admiration gives you like bonuses to martial education and blade master traits, but your characters are more likely to die on the battlefield or get wounded. But it gets you some injury resistance, and increases the number of knights. So yeah, that's okay, not crazy. Castle Keepers gives you prestige and renown from castle buildings and castle holdings, so that's pretty good, because we are going for the new renown traits that got added to this expansion. I will show you them in a moment, or when we get enough renown points. Chivalry gets you bonuses to heavy cavalry. Basically, we are going to be building or focusing more on the heavy cavalry in the mid and late game. And yeah, romance scheme gives you renown, that's pretty good. And we can challenge other characters to single combat. Tabletop warriors, that's a completely new tradition trait added to this expansion. You can challenge other characters to tabletop games, so probably chess probably chess. And you can bet your titles if you both have claims on a title. And it gives you Further martial bonuses and movement speed. That's great. Ritual of friendship. What does it do? Yeah, you can become best friends with your friends. Mm, nothing special. Okay. So let's see our character. What does he have? He's lustful. That's not so good. But tough soldier, and he has 18 martial power, so that's okay. He's a gallant and he's a flexible leader. Choose a lifestyle perks. So yeah, he has this three finished. We are going for a strategic focus because we are going to start the first war pretty early. And we can start. This is probably our son, right? Okay, let's see him. Yeah, that's okay. Mm, wait, he has a kid. Yeah, but that's a girl, so kind of irrelevant at the moment. Let's look him for a wife. Probably no geniuses available. Let's try that again. Yeah, not available. Intelligent. Yeah, there's one girl who's intelligent. She's of another religion and culture, but that doesn't matter. Of course, not matrilinear marriage. Let's send the proposal. What else? Yeah, there are new traits for noun, but I'm going to focus on them when we have enough points, so we can start. Okay. The Iberian struggle. The Iberian Peninsula is in turmoil, a conflict born of its storied past. Outsiders cover the land, and the great Muslim and Christian powers seek to sway the people, but those who live and die on its soil will ultimately determine its fate. I will not let slip of my vision for my homeland. By God, houses the Castella will weather the storm and see my will fulfilled. You are one of the involved participants. The region is currently in opportunity phase. Your actions and those of the participants will determine the future phases of the struggle and its ending. Okay, so what does it do? This is one of the phases. After a long period, competency began to set in. Peasants and nobility alike are comfortable with things just work, allowing more shrewd characters to take advantage. Eventually, fresh abuses will enter case and escalate into hostile phase. Or savvy politicking reaches an uneasy equilibrium through the conciliation phase. Okay, so basically this is the moment we have to wait and see what happens. Okay, he accepts the proposal of marriage. We can speed up the game. What else can we do? Yeah, we can start some wars, and she's a family member that can marry. Um, we should look for future family members with good traits like intelligence, like this one. He's a commoner, but we can do matrilinear marriage with him, so that should be okay. Their kids are going to be of our line. And as soon as we get some men-at-arms going, we are going to try to conquer these guys to the south, because they are not unified with anyone. They have no liege. They're of the new religion that was added in this expansion. This form of I don't know, of Muslims who converted to some sort of Christianity, establishing enclaves. Mozarabs occupy a unique position in Iberian society. It's unusual then to see one of their local merchants ask for an audience with me. We must tend to deal with a certain degree of extra difficulty when living our lives. He speaks evenly and without rancor, but there's clearly some steel to his words. All we want is for small section of the cities in the county of Amaya to Calaorban. If I have come to the petition you, my lord, to see whether you might magnanimously grant us this. You are welcome, my cities. What does it do? Oh, I lose gold. I don't want to lose gold. At least not in this at this time. Gives you development, but whatever. No, I need gold so I can. Yeah, men at arms are light footmen, bowmen, and onagers. I wanted to focus on the cavalry, so I might replace the probably the bowmen with light cavalry, but we'll see. Also, we are the head of the culture, so I can choose the technology research or innovation, as it is called in this game. Armored footman, not necessary at the moment. Men at arms, that's pretty good, but we don't have money for this right now. Caballeros, this gives you a special unit of light cavalry, so I'm going to take this one. Okay, before we strategy allowed. I'm sitting on my strategy meeting with King Alfonso and Count whatever, discussing our plans to the ongoing war. King Alfonso has decided to hands-off approach, allowing both Fitz and I to act as we see fit. You gain improved maneuverability. Yeah, but I'm not going to participate in this war. Yeah, it's offensive, so I don't really care. Let's see the building. And what? No, never mind. So I'm going for the gold producing buildings first. This one is pretty good because it gives you bonuses to light cavalry and archers. Oh, this archer cavalry. He's ill. And he's not that young. So I will hire a cheap physician for now. Let's see what happens. Do no more than what is necessary. Yeah, he got even worse. So we might be playing with his son pretty soon. Hopefully they produce a child until then. Compassionate Discord. Moved by my tribulation, Mayor Gonzalo has offered me his counsel and aid on many occasions, hoping to elevate the burden of my duties. However, Gonzalo's attentions have incurred the ire of Mayor Ramon. Gonzalo cannot be trusted with it. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. We can become friends with one of them. He's a powerful vassal, so that would be pretty good. Yeah. And we got a hook on him. Yeah. The illness is gone. On the march. Yeah. I will be taking that because this might lead to increase of our martial skill. And I have 100 gold. I will try to gather more gold for the trade port. On the march. I already rule by divine right, so this gives you, yeah, third crassy vassal opinions -10, but it gives you prestige and the search continues, so that's okay. This will stress him a little bit because he's arrogant. Our water storage is leaked while on the move, and our pack animals cannot make the march home without more water than we currently have. Yeah, whatever, we can lose some prestige because we just gained some. We don't want to be losing gold. I can hear an absolute ruckus coming from the roadside tavern. One of my knights kicks open the door, revealing a room full of my wayward soldiers. My rebel makes them fall silent and stare down into their tankards with a nary a word between them. The proprietor? Whatever, narrows his eyes. So you're responsible for this trouble? I'm not paying for them, so pour me a drink. I don't care about prestige at the moment that much. When my authorities brought the news of the little encampment, I did not expect to find the soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seems that Marshal Gomez took it upon himself to continue the field execution exercises while waiting for word from the main army. His troops line up nearly as I ride to meet him. Those were not the orders I gave. Okay, he just loses opinion. And I got the skill increase. So that's pretty good. Bellum Justum, so we can start the wars more easily. This would be our first target. How much does he have? Not many. And this is a new casus belli, which is struggle clash. It's more uncommon for rulers involved in struggle to get into border disputes, challenging with the nature of the current struggle phase. The ready availability of niche lawyer disputes allow rulers to conduct small-scale land grabs, conquering or vassalizing their targets. Since clashes depend on the environment of the struggle, their prestige scales with the current struggle phase. Okay, I will get actually summon bowmen, and when they are filled, we can start the war, our first war. I will skip these events later on and not read all of them because they were already in the game before the expansion. But right now I'm going to read them. Later on, when they are starting to repeat themselves, I will skip. I am in a tent at an encampment bordering a sheikdom of Nayera, tasked with gouging the tension between our realms. Suddenly a man enters the tent demanding to see the new commander. Instinctively I step forward. So you are the new commander? Very well. Pick a challenge. The loser pays for the already comes drinks tonight. Says Motarif, commander of the foraging encampment, obviously to the fact that I'm Rodrigo and not merely military leader. You fool, I'm the Duke Rodrigo of Castile. Yeah, it gives me experience. Is there a way to get gold from him? Oh, I can challenge him to single combat. Yeah, that's probably pointless at the moment, so I'm going to be getting the Dread and Martial experience. And another perk. We mostly have archers at the moment, so this one is pretty good. Also, it increases our speed even further. There are a few things I enjoy more than Mayor Gonzalez's company. We walked to the town together, tossing the coin to poor and forgiving a daring pickpocket. A few acts of charity and forgiveness can truly ease a stressed mind. After this short break, I was once again ready to take my duties. I'm lucky to have... yeah, just got a friend. So how's our forces are ready, so we can start. Does he have... no, he doesn't have any allies. So this should be easy, relatively. Oh, that's a pretty good commander, and that's me, our main character. Can slow the game down. What the fuck? Why did it give this many? Well, we should be winning regardless, I think. I'm not getting any kind of mercenaries, so let's go and pray. Okay, we are winning. Yeah, apparently the archers are pretty good. Strategical impasse. Yeah, we have martial skill high enough to improve our offense and defense for 5 years. So I'm gonna be taking that. We have some siege equipment, so this shouldn't take that long. 5 months left. We can speed it up a little bit. They already broke the walls. So when we are starting wars, this thing gets apparently some points, and when it reaches 1000 points, we go to hostility phase, right? And the wars are going to become more common. And the conciliation, the product of the table compromise phase. During the phase, relations between the peoples of Iberia grows so cordial that outsider parts their permissiveness difficult to parse. Interfaith marriages are particularly common. It can't last forever though. Okay, we'll see what happens later. Contract assistance. What's this? Troops could be very useful in your conflict. Oh, okay, we can like get his force for money, so it's like mercenary from our culture, but we don't need them. Okay, this war is over. Enforce demands. And he's vassalized. Okay, that's good enough. Also, we have the Duchy of Castile, which is this one. But our main duchy, where we have our lands, are to the north, and this title is not created yet, but I don't have enough money at the moment. Yeah, few knights, pay homage, petition league, doesn't matter. The next target is going to be this guy. We might consider spreading our culture to the new lands we have. But for now, this guy is going to be collecting taxes. Let's see if we have anyone more skilled. We don't. What about marshals? We do. We can fire him for now because the realm is not so big, so we don't have to worry that much. We don't have to worry that much about vassal rebellions and factions. Yeah, they are okay. I might increase development in the counties later on, but for now it's not necessary. I need pure money. The enemy of Rome, so we will take in the aggressive attacker trait. Thank you very much. And we can continue. Okay, this is our here. After this one son we have, we can educate him, so we have more control over his traits. Maybe we could build something soon enough. A wounded as and this illusioned mercenary group has arrived at the county of Burgos. The locals claim to have overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target and have begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene in the matter. Which one gives me gold? This one. Local garrisons holding taxes in Burgos. So this one. I don't directly control it, so it doesn't matter that much. Excuse my dog. So we are going to be taking the trade port for increased tax and development. Development is pretty overpowered in the long run. Okay, wait, this guy is getting conquered. Oh, but it's just this guy. They are not going to be like super strong, but I should probably start the war pretty soon. So hit and run tactics for more archer damage, thank you. So this guy has 2000 troops for some reason, but this guy is also participating in the war. And he's attacking. Maybe we should attack this one first. But he has 2000 troops. Okay. Sorry, my dog is going crazy a little bit. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated but can't love sudden interest in me. So it's going to be friendship or what? Yeah, we can get a little bit stressed, but this guy, Sir Vaseline, is going to like us more. We could demand conversion. Let's see if he accepts. Okay, he doesn't. We could arrest him now. If we wanted to. Or could we? No, we cannot imprison because... No, we could. But he won't accept. Well, we need more troops. What about this guy? Is he at war? He's at war with rebels. Does he have a lot? Yeah, he has... Why the fuck do they have like 2000 troops already and I only have like one something? I'm going to need to recruit something. So, new trait. And military engineer is going to be pretty good for sieging castles as soon as we can. Viking cheese. I stop at a roadside still selling some simple food. The trader Estefania plies me with different wares before reaching below the stall and bring our carved wooden box. For you, my liege, it is the finest cheese in all the realms. She pushes the small block into my hand, leans and whispers conspirationally. It was crafted by cheese-making Vikings here in Iberia. Uh-huh. I don't want to pay. You sent your aliens to find the cheese Vikings. Yeah, let's do that. I have no gold to spare at the moment for stupid things like cheese. I need more men. Swear oath of true friendship. What does it do? Opinion and strong hook. Yeah, why not? Would be friends. Challenge to a board game. But it's a friendly board game. We could see this new mechanic. So why not? We only lose stress if we lose. The beautiful game, chess. Mayor Gonzalo is already waiting to begin our little chess match. Sat waiting with competitive grimace with writ large across his features. We are neck and neck through, neither of us is even close to victory. Most people lectures my opponent don't fully appreciate quite how tricky this is to pull off another counts stratagem, let alone defend against us. We got pretty high martial skill, so we could do a martial skill check against him. He's obviously worse. So let's do this. Our matches on Gonzalo continues with several well-executed adaptive strategies. We are neck and neck through neither of us. Did you know you can learn exactly how someone lies by watching their face during chess? Queries my opponent. Oh, I didn't mean, just a note. A strong sword arm is a strong die arm. Our marches on. Gonzalo continued with several bluntly standard moves. Naturally, my techniques cunningly foil my opponent. In this, for now, through neither of us is even close to victory. Whatever. Let's. Did we win? Apparently. With a roar of triumph, I surge my feet, scattering pieces everywhere. The game of chess is mine. Wow. Imagine getting that excited over chess. Fine victory on my disputable rights were the role of King of Games. A desolate Gonzalo remains seated hands on his hunches, trying to comprehend where he went wrong. Good game. We get stress because we are arrogant. How does it feel to lose, little man? Let's do this. Okay. Anyway, this will be enough for today's episode. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.